What's up, guys? Mike back here today, and we're back in Stoneblock, as you can tell. Last episode we set up our awesome reactor from Extreme Reactors. We're pumping out some nice RF. Now, I did between episodes come up here and I changed all these control rods to a 90% insertion. So we're only making like 1600 RF a tick, but you can see we're still gaining power. But that also dropped our fuel burn rate down. That is the same amount of blocks or ingots that what I put in there when I recorded last. So, and I've been running the everything. As you can see, we have tons of materials, and even to the point where I'm having to put a chest on a hopper to smelt all the ore chunks, because I was getting more uranium, which we're now up to 714 refined uranium, so that is freaking sweet. But this episode, I want to do a couple things. I had talked about getting into, actually additions. I couldn't think of the name of the mod. Actually additions. But I want to do a couple other things first. And I also streamed last night, so we set up a fluid system on stream. As you can see, we have fluid storage disks now. And I went ahead and just made the highest tier I could. We have the resources. So real quick, let me show you how I have this set up. So we have our Ender.io fluid tank, and this is set up the same way as we had it before. But then I put two fluid interfaces down here. One for water, one for XP. And I put speed upgrades in them. And then I just ran importers onto the network. So now, and the lava I put in there manually. Now we have infinite water. As you can see, I can get as much water as I want. I really don't like the fact that I can't drop the buckets back into there. I have to go into here to drop buckets. But anyway, I digress. This episode, I want to upgrade our Void Ore Miner. This thing is slower than dog shit. Like, it is insanely slow. So if we look at Void Ore Miner, the tier 2, we're going to need Erodium. So, we've been getting Erodium from this ore miner. And basically, the way that the environmental tech works is in order to upgrade to the next tier, you have to have the first tier to get blocks from it. So like, if we go into Erodium, you can see that the only way to get Erodium crystals is a tier 1 Void Ore Miner. If we go to tier 3, we need Chironite. The only way to get Chironite is a tier 2 and above. So you have to work your way up. So we've been getting Erodium, which is Litherite, which is the purple stuff. We've also been getting Litherite. So let's look at how much. We have 41 Erodium. Shit. And I also kind of wanted to make a crystal laser lens, because that will allow us to get more Erodium. The only problem with that is it costs 3 blocks. Let's see. We got 4. We need 6 blocks. We need 2 more blocks in order to be able to make a crystal laser lens. That sucks. And I'm pretty sure that the crystal laser lens... Yeah, so each tier, this lens is really cool. So how I was talking about each tier, you have to get the tier before it. The crystal laser lens always upgrades the percentage. So like on tier 1, it'll upgrade our Erodium. Tier 2, it'll upgrade our Chironite. Tier 3, it'll upgrade our Palladium. Then our Ionite, and then Aethium. And that is the final one. So we're going to need more Erodium. We need 2 more blocks of Erodium. So while that's working, I thought we had more than that. What is it here? I don't know why that's there, but whatever. So let's get into actually additions. Do we really need a manual? I don't think I need the manual. I do need an empower. I need an empower, so I need to make display stands. And so I'm going to need a lot of these coils because everything in Actually Additions uses those coils. So let's just teach the system how to make that, and then we will also teach it how to make this. I also taught the system how to make interfaces both fluid and normal, as well as stack upgrades off camera. So now if I say I want a coil, I have one of those. I'm going to need 3 more. Make me 3. Actually, I'm going to need 4 more of those. So I'm missing redstonia. Okay. So let's grab some redstone. And the way you get redstonia is from here. Oh, really? Okay. So now we can turn redstonia blocks into redstonia crystals. And I can say, coil, make me 4 more of those. Okay, and then I'm going to need 5 of these, which we need to make ethnic green blocks, which is quartz, and I think this is chiseled quartz. What? How are they both quartz? Yeah, so I need quartz blocks. Let's do this over here. Okay, and then in order to get chiseled quartz, you have to do this plus this gives you chiseled quartz. I'm going to do another half stack of blocks. Just because I'm sure that we will need it. There we go. I'm going to take my magnet off. So now let's throw all of this into there. Flip that on and we should be getting everything we need. There we go. Put our magnet back on. Now we should be able to make 4 or 5 of those. Okay, and then I'm going to need a double battery. So that's a single battery. So I'm going to need empowered Inori, which is iron blocks. So let's get some iron blocks. Make me a stack of iron blocks. Thank you. Did that really pick that up? Oh, that's where all my quartz went. So that's empowered Inori. I really hate this vacuum hopper with a passion. What? Give me, I want this, not that. Okay, so now I should be able to do a single battery. So I need a coil. Need a basic coil. Or is it? No, it's an advanced coil. That gives me a single battery. And then I can use that to make a double battery. So I need another advanced. Plus that gives me a double battery. And that will allow me to make... I need more iron. That's fine. Give me half a stack of blocks. Oh my god, I hate this fucking vacuum hopper. Fuck off. Tired of you picking up my crap. I'm gonna move this here in just a second once I get this crafted. And we're gonna need a lot of these for... Oh, I need iron casings. Okay, so that should give me... What? That should give me an empower and 4 display stand. So now we need to give the display stands power. Yeah, these use RF, these don't. The Empower doesn't, the stands do. So let me dig out an area for actually additions. I'm also going to craft up real quick a wireless charger from Ender.io, which is just an Enderman resonator, which is just that in a slice and splice. So I'm going to make a slice and splice real quick. It's pretty standard to make a slice and splice. Yeah, we've seen all that before. It's just Solarium and some bimetal gears, which is just energetic alloy. So that's not bad. So I'm gonna make that off camera, get that all set up, and I will catch you guys back here in a minute when we're setting up our actually addition stuff. Alright guys, I'm back, and I'm just doing a little bit of decoration here. I decided to do this room as stone brick. I couldn't decide what I wanted to make it, and since it's kind of like a Tinker's style area, I decided just to go with stone brick. I guess this don't look too bad. I am absolutely loving this block exchanger. This is like the greatest thing ever. I did go ahead and make our actually additions room. I've got that all set up. I'm just gonna finish this up real quick because I'm tired of this room being just plain stone. Just go ahead and make some more stone brick. That should be enough to finish this room. I love this block exchanger. This is one of the coolest mods ever. It's from the Exchangers mod. I don't know who made it, but I really like it. I'm going to end up making the ceiling one taller, but I can do that off camera. I did move the wireless receiver, the network receiver, and I put 4 speed up or range upgrades in it, and I made an auto chisel because I'm tired of breaking chisels whenever I do this. So I just made us a little auto chisel here. These are pretty standard. You just basically you put a chisel in here, you tell it what the design you want, and then you put your blocks here and you get your blocks out there. So it's not really anything too impressive. And then in this room, this is going to be our actual additions room. I ended up using cobblestone chiseled into indented. And I love the connected textures, and especially with the glowstone, how it kind of makes an outline. I really like that. I just placed these here just so I could get some inventory space, because I knew I would need it for doing the stone brick on that room. And I missed some. I'll deal with that later. So for actual additions, what we're going to do is I'm going to do quite a bit of automation on this. So first things first is let's get this thing. Need a redstone torch. Deactivate that. I'm going to put that there for now. And then we're going to need our forest setup. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I could probably go, let's see, I could put it here. I would need to go, because it's got to be 2 away from the stand. So if I went here, it'd be 1, 2, stand. 1, 2, stand. Okay, so it needs to be there. With that there, and then I can go here and here. So that's how the actual additions is going to set up. Let's actually move this to one of these back corners. So that'll go there, 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 and there. And there's not really much machinery in actually additions. I mean, there's some crushers and stuff, but nothing we're really gonna need, because we have the pulverizer from Thermal. We've got a sag mill from Ender.io. I don't think there's anything that this really is going to be used for that we can't already do. Not really. There is a double crusher. These are pretty cool. The double crushers are nice because you can do 2 ores at a time. Or you can crush 2 things at a time. So now, the way we're going to power this is going to be a little... It's going to be a little weird. Because our power is all the way back over here. Now, we could do wireless RF transmitters, but those don't really transmit near enough power of what we're going to need. What I'm thinking... Oh, yeah, I also made a battery, a wireless charger, so I put that in the floor. So everything in my inventory will automatically charge. We still didn't get any more of those freaking rhodium crystals. That sucks. Is there a rhodium in there? Crystal. No, there's just Certus quartz. Okay. So we kind of have 2 options with this. We can either run cables all the way over, which is fine. But the way that I think I'm going to do it is there is it quantum... No, not the Englo Porter. What is that block? It's from Ender.io. I think it's from Ender.io. What is that block called? I've used it before for quarries. Dimensional transceiver. Now, what that allows you to do is that allows you to transmit items, fluids, and power wirelessly across any distance in between dimensions. It's not that expensive. It's Ender Crystal. Oh, never mind, they changed that recipe. That used to be not that. Oh. Okay, so what's a quantum entangloporter cost from quantum? For a mechanism. It's refined obsidian, atomic alloy, so that's, you gotta do the metallurgic, you gotta get into mechanism for that. Okay, so it looks like we're running power cables over here. That's not a problem, so let's get some flux duct. We're gonna need a lot more of those. Give me another stack. What am I missing? I'm missing... How do you not know how to make redstone? Oh, I know why you don't know how to make those. You're missing hardened copper glass. What? That should be ore dictionary, shouldn't it? I swear I ore dictionaried that. Signalum flux duct. Redstone energy flux duct empty. So that's ore dictionaried. So how do I make copper glass? Copper... Hardened copper glass. Wait a minute. What? So I need hardened copper glass. So that's pulverized obsidian, copper powder, and pyrotheum dust, which is just sulfur, redstone, and blaze powder. Do I have any blaze powder? I do. I have a little bit. Okay, so let's make some pyrotheum dust. That'll give me 24. Did I not have obsidian or copper? Give me a stack of that and give me a stack of copper. No, I don't want copper gears. Okay, so where's my pulverizer? And you can go in there. And I want to turn that off so it doesn't start trying to smelt that. So that should, in theory, work. No, 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 stop, stop, stop. Turn you off. What? Okay, I want you on. Yeah, can you stop, please? Give me a little bit more copper. I don't know why that was trying to smelt that. But it doesn't need to. Okay. That's plenty of obsidian. Turn that back on. That should be plenty of copper, because I don't have much of the dust that I need. Really? 4? And I'm assuming you don't know how to make hardened, you don't know how to make fused quartz glass. quartz. I should really teach. Is that an alloy recipe, or is that a... No, so... If I smelt it, I'm assuming I get silicon. Yes. So you need to be in alloys, and you'll give me... You should give me fused glass. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit. Ah, crap. I like being able to store that in there. Okay, so now I should be able to make some more of that. So now I should be able to make... Can I make 64 of those? I can. Awesome. And I haven't really automated this, but I need you to fill up with there. And with those reds, with the augmentations I have in here, this goes really quick. All these are signalum upgrade, which is nice. That's going to run out of redstone pretty quick, but we should have enough to do that. Okay. So now make me signalum. You should know how to make signalum flux ducts. Give me 64 of those. What am I missing? Stone energy. Okay, make me 63 of those then. Oh, it's got to make the signalum. Okay. So let's run power. We already have power underground, so let's just do that. What's our cords over here? So I want to kind of go to the center of the room. So let's do this. Let's go down here. Okay, and then I should be able to come straight in off of you. And then that should put me in the center there. Cool. Crap. I'm gonna run into water mills there. Shit. Okay, let's do something a little different here. Because I need to go... I would like to go to here. Let's just dig that out. So that's at... So that's at negative 982, right? Yeah, negative 982 is what we need to go to. So if we come down here, I dig back down here, I need to go to negative 982. And this is going to get kind of dark for you guys. So that should be 3, this should be negative 982. Cool. Just so mobs don't spawn, because I don't want to get attacked while I'm down here. Now we should be able to dig straight across this way, and we should end up in our room. And by the time we get over here and get back, we should have our energy conduit should be done. I kind of regret making these rooms as far apart as I did, but oh well, you live and let learn. We should see that glowstone once we get into the room. And then I'm going to put a capacitor bank over here as well. Yeah, okay. So now I can run energy conduits all the way back. Or not energy conduits, but flux ducts. 1. Okay. So I'm going to need... Is my signalum done yet? Yes, they are. Cool. So I think I have to fill these with signalum? No, I don't. Cool. So now I should be able to go here. And that should give me power all the way back over there. So I want a octatic. Okay, I have 9 of those. Good. Give me a vibrant capacitor bank. Make me one of those. And the reason I have so many of these capacitors is because I took out all the ones that we had in the, yeah. That should be filling up with RF? Question mark? Why are you not filling up with RF? It's because I took out all the ones from the, things we had. Why are you not filling up with RF? You should be filling up with RF. Did I not set the output on that right? Input. There we go. Now we're getting RF. Okay. Put that there so I know where it goes. We can patch this hole up over here. So now, yeah, that's going to have a hell of an output until that capacitor bank fills up, which is fine. So now that we have redstone, or energy over here, what we can do is let's just dig down here. This is the reason I wanted so many of these flux ducts. And I should be able to run everything off of that one wire. Right? Where is it there? Cool. And then this should be this block. And that should be that block. So now I can do this. That'll junction up real nice. And that should give us power to all of these. Yes, awesome. So now we can set up our, or we can do all of our crafting. Let's just trash that because we don't need it, and we'll put all of this away. How are we doing on power? Okay, we might want to bump that reactor up a little bit. How are we doing down here? Yeah, let's bump that reactor up while that is filling up. So I'll go here. Make me a lot of power, please. Now we should not have power problem. No, now we have an input of 50,000 RF a tick with an output. So that capacitor bank over there should be filling up quite nicely. We're making tons of power. Making 10,000 RF a tick, which is awesome. I think that's per rod, because we have an input of 50,000. So I think that is per rod. Why are you not... Are you filling that back up? Yeah, because see, we have an input of 57,000, and we're making 10,000 RF a tick. So I think that's per fuel rod, is why we have 50,000. So we'll let this fill back up. It should be pretty quick. Okay, and then we should be able to kill this reactor again. And the only reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to burn fuel. Yeah, so now we have an input and output the same. And we should be gaining power? What the fuck? Why are we not gaining power? That should be gaining power. Oh well, it'll even itself out in a minute. If not, I'll fix it off camera, whatever. So now that we have our actual addition set up, what we can do is we can start to make another one of these, another void upgrade. We have another rhodium. So, from actually additions, the first thing I want to make is I want to get some diamond, some lapis. Oh god. Maybe only like 10 lapis. We're not doing too good. I need iron blocks. Give me a stack of iron. And redstone. Give me a stack of redstone blocks. Apparently we don't have a lapis chicken. I assumed we did. Let's let this catch up. Okay. So now we can go over here. We're going to make a ton of these blocks. You don't have power going to you yet. That's fine. I can fix that in a minute. Take off our bobble. Okay, so that made all of that. So split these in half. I want that. I want that. Give me that. And give me that. So we should have plenty of stuff from actually additions now. Yeah, we have tons of stuff. Awesome. We have plenty of ethnic and ethnic green quartz. That's fine. So the first thing that I want to make from actually additions is a experience solidifier. I think that player's experience and turns into solid experience. Can't that go the other way? Player's experience turns into solidified experience. Okay, so that doesn't work the way I thought it does. I thought that went both ways. Like you could turn solidified experience back into experience, but that doesn't work that way. Okay. We had a quest line from actually additions, I think. Oh, while I'm in the quest, let's grab a mystical. I made a insanium essence off camera. So we have that quest complete. We can claim it. Hey, we got more draconium cores. So that only leaves us with the furnaces for mystical, which is awesome. I feel like there was a quest line for actually additions. Maybe not. Okay. What is extreme crafting table? What goes into the extreme crafting table? So we're going to need crystal matrix, which is nether stars, and diamonds. So diamonds aren't a problem. So we need to set up a wither killer. And then we need that, which I think I already made that, yeah. So I need Inori crystal, or crystal matrix, nether stars. That comes from nether star essence, which is... Can't you just grow those, though? I feel like you can just grow them without the crux. It'll be simple enough to set up a wither killer, because there is a wither builder from Industrial Foregoing, so that won't be bad to set up. We can actually go ahead and make that. And then... What is that? Is it dark glass from Extra Utilities 2? No. What is that mod? Is it at dark? It might be dark glass from Extra Utilities. One of these, basically we need a wither proof block. So we can use reinforced glass from Tiny Progressions. We can use Aethium paver, which is weatherproof. We can use chironite, palladium, reinforced obsidian, grains of infinity. That wouldn't be bad. We have a ton of grains of infinity. Mystical agriculture, that's from wither essence. Reinforced glass. We might just do that from tiny progressions. Yeah, that looks like the way to go, because it's iron bars and obsidian for the block, and the glass is just obsidian and dirty glass, which is glass and soul sand, which we don't have to have glass. We should be able to make. Let's get 48. I need more iron bars. Give me another stack of those. Because I want to stack 52, 56, 60, 64. That'll give me a stack of that block. So, we will be setting up a wither chamber real quick. That shouldn't take very much time at all, so I'll get all that. I'll dig out a little area and set that up. And when I come back, I'll set up the wither spawner and everything like that. So, because basically I'm just going to dig a box somewhere, probably over here. I'm going to dig a little box and spawn a wither. It's not anything really impressive, so let me dig that out and I'll be right back.